watching this video. This is the beginning of a multi-part video series fixing up a 46 Dodge pickup that I bought in Beecher City, Illinois. It's a small little town that had a bunch of oil wells in it and kind of a farming town. And there's a long distance trucker named Jerry who purchased the truck many years ago, and it's been in his barn. My dad and I went and pulled it out, and so we just put it in my garage. And so here we are. The goal is to get this running and driving and stopping. So here we go.
Joseph, putting the... Watch the rear!
It was sitting in the mud all the way up to here. I love the old bias ply tires. This must have been reupholstered maybe in the 70s. Needs a door pin. All right, we've got the original 6-volt generator. Greasable water pump, that's kind of nice. There's the horn. Distributor, you may need a new wire there. That's about to come off. That's just about fallen off. Let's see, we've got, maybe that's keeping it from running. Wow. That'd be a nice easy fix. Starter motor gets pressed from here, pressed from the foot. There's our brake master cylinder. Looks newer, not new necessarily, but that's nice. And might have a small leak in it. It needs a radiator cap. Looks like an oil bath air cleaner. Those plugs could use replacing. Here, up here, oil. This could probably use some addressing. by a thread. Take this wire that's hanging on by a thread here. Okay, so I've now reattached the ignition coil wire that's down here at the distributor. I've cleaned the contacts for the rotor, for the cap. I've cleaned the contact on the rotor here. And it looks like this main wire coming from the ignition coil is kind of corroded. And I tried to clean that up a little bit and get it stuck back in here. And then we'll put this back together. The other side of the motor. Got the oil bath there. I think this was supposed to attach to this at some point. I wonder if this ran the wipers. Are these vacuum run wipers? Does anyone know? I don't know. Post below. Not sure what this does. I don't know anything about these trucks, so we'll have to learn along the way together. I'm guessing this probably opens that vent up there. I'll have to figure that one out. Well, there's a never-ending glove compartment. But the wiring's pretty simple, so that's good. I've got the battery on the charger. I just discovered that this may have a newer fuel pump. If we go under here, okay, if we look up there, this all looks newer. I mean, it looks like this fuel pump has been replaced very recently. There's a lot of crud in that sediment bowl, so we'll have to get that emptied. And hopefully this fuel pump still, the diaphragm still works, and looks like we even have some new brake lines in the front. So new brake lines in the front. This to me is really interesting because this here is the emergency brake, which goes down, pulls this series of linkages and levers and tightens this band around the drive shaft. So that's kind of unique. I mean, I'm used to emergency brake or parking brake going back to the back drums, but this one is like almost like the tow truck you used to drive that sort of tightens around the drive shaft. So very cool. The battery box seems to be in good shape. Here's where we can drain the fuel tank. And also, it appears that the fuel tank is maybe not original, which is nice. So maybe we have hopefully we don't have a lot of sediment in there, but we can drain it pretty quickly from right down here. Get the filter replaced. And then obviously looks like we got a newer muffler, so newer exhaust system. I think this truck should run. I'm pretty excited about it. It's in much better shape than I originally thought. So I'm looking forward to getting that fuel drained out and replacing those plugs, the wires that are chafed and eaten through, and maybe taking the top off of this carburetor here, and just making sure we got all the sediment out of that. So let's get to it.